Welcome to Swift Programming Language, and this is episode 3, and I want to talk to you about conditionals. So let's create a simple Swift file, and to write a condition you provide if, then you provide the condition itself. This should be some expression that can be either true or false. So let's for example check if 5 equals to 5, and if it is, let's print 5 equal 5. As you can see here, I put the code that we're supposed to execute inside curly braces here, and the only one row that should be executed is printing 5 equal 5, and it should be executed only if 5 equals to 5. So let's test if it works. Yeah, we can see that 5 equals 5 is printed here. To make it a little bit more interesting, let's create a variable called x, and let's set it to 4. And here, instead of comparing 5 to 5, we will compare x to 5. Like this. So let's try once again. We can see nothing is printed because actually, of course, x equal 4 and 4 doesn't equal to 5. So in case our conditional is false, we can actually run some additional logic, and to do it you provide also else operator here, and inside squarely brackets again you provide some code to execute in case the conditional is false. So let's print else is executed, and we provide of course the code is provided inside curly brackets. So let's try to run it, and we can see that else is indeed executed. So it is quite easy stuff. One thing I would like to add, that you can put your condition inside parentheses like this, but it is optional. You can do it or not do it. I prefer not to do it. And the other thing is that you can kind of trail your conditions like this. So if this condition, then do this, else you can provide here if x equals 6, right? And then if this one is not true, you can provide again else if x equals 4, and then let's print x is equal and you can provide actually a value of the variable inside your string, and to do it you use a construction like this. So it's a backslash, then in brackets you provide a name of your variable, and like this it should print its value. So let's see what will actually happen. So it prints us x is equal 4. So it is executed, of course, the last conditional code. Okay. One other thing I would like to show you is that there is other conditional statement. It's called switch. Okay, so let's create a variable, and we call it candy. Okay, and we assign it to a string, for example, and let's assign it to a cookie. And so for if conditional we use the if operator, and for switch we use a switch operator. And here we should provide a variable which we are investigating for some values. Let me just show you with an example. So we are looking for values for variable candy, and again we use square brackets here, and we can provide different cases. For example, if it is chocolate, then print, it is chocolate. Or if it is cookie, then print it is cookie. Okay, so I believe it will fail, but anyway, let's try to run it. Let's try to execute it. Okay, what does it say? It says switch must be exhaustive. It is another safe measure in Swift, and it controls that you should provide all possible values for a switch operator. And in my case, I need to provide a default like this, and let's print this is just default value. So let's go through this. We're looking for values of variable candy. In case it equals to string chocolate, we print it is chocolate. In case it equals to string cookie, it print it is cookie. In any other cases, it will print this is just a default value. So let's try to execute it. We can see now it says us that it is a cookie, indeed. So if we change a value of this variable from cookie to, let's say, I don't know, let's say nothing, just to have an example. So it is it should go into a default case over here and print this is just default value. So let's try actually to see this. Yeah, so it prints, this is just default value. Okay, so this is kind of it. If you have any questions or any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. And I will see you in the next video.